What is up, ladies and gents, and welcome to a brand new Football Manager video on the channel. It's been a long time since we've done a Football Manager video. Our last series was Up the Humbugs, which we thoroughly enjoyed. As some of you may know, we've been streaming a lot again recently. I've just actually got up and running on a brand new gaming PC for the first time in my, I was going to say, gaming career in my life. I love it. I'm in love with it. It's amazing. We're going to be playing all kinds of games, but we're here right now for Football Manager, and I kind of wanted to update or bring updates to my YouTube channel regarding our stream save that we've been doing, which is an alternate glory hunter. Now, you may be thinking, what is an alternate glory hunter? I know what a normal glory hunter is, but alternate? Well, an alternate glory hunter is, it's something I just came across, and I thought it'd be fun. The aim is very much the same as a regular glory hunter. We're trying to win the domestic league and domestic cup across 5 different nations. However, we're not going with the traditional top 5 nations. We're kind of going with the tier below. So we are trying to achieve this in Portugal, Netherlands, Scotland, Switzerland, and Belgium. Now, when it comes to the European leagues, or European competitions rather, it's kind of the jury's out on that one. Like, whether we have to complete it with a team from one of those nations, or if we can just, if we get a chance to move to like a Arsenal and we have a chance of winning the Champions League, then you know we should be able to do that. I feel that I can do that. Let me know in the comments if you disagree, or let me know in the stream if you jump in if you disagree and you feel that we should have to do it with a team for one of those 5 nations. I mean, I've seen people do normal glory hunters and they've kind of gone to like the Netherlands and used Ajax before to win Europa League or whatever. So I feel like it kind of applies in this as well, vice versa. So in essence, that is the kind of rule set. And what we're going to do in this video is just take you through a very kind of brief and quick recap of how we've been getting on so far. At the time of recording this, we are currently just starting season 5. Yeah, season 5 in our streams. So a lot's happened. As you can see here, I've got my trophy cabinet on the screen, and there are 3 trophies in it. Let's get into it. So I guess we'll start right at the beginning, and that was with Antwerp in the Belgian league. Now, we picked Antwerp from a kind of random list of clubs. What I did is I took the teams from these 5 divisions, and I took the 2nd place team down to the 6th place team, and I randomized from there which team I would start as. I thought that was the fairest way. Eliminates the previous champions, adds a little bit more of a challenge to it as well, because some of the teams who finished in the top 6 aren't always quite as good. Maybe they just had like a one-off season. And Antwerp, they're not really like I wouldn't say they're a powerhouse in Belgium. So it's a very interesting team to start off with. I guess we'll start off with the transfers that we made in that first season with Antwerp. And we'll begin with the summer ones. We started off, I guess we'll start off with the outgoings, not the incomings. Start off with the outgoings. So we had a couple leave on loan. I don't think I didn't really sell anyone, to be honest, in the summer. It was quite a small squad, and we really needed to make use of the loan market, because I tell you now, Antwerp do not have much money when you start off with them in Football Manager. The first signing was Beraldo. We signed him on loan from PSG with no fee, actually. That was a pretty good deal. Crepin Diatta joined us. He's still at Antwerp as well. Such a good player. Really, really good player. He actually... spoilers for the following seasons, but he had a fantastic first season for us. 29 games played, 7 goals, 5 assists, 4 player of the matches, and an average rating of 7.05, of which he did beat in a 3rd season. We'll get onto that shortly. We signed Adnan Januzaj on loan, who's currently a free agent. Oh, he's a loan manager. He's retired. He's a loan manager. Interesting. So this is going to be fun for me, because I've not seen where any of these players are, really. So it's going to be interesting to see, like Januzaj, what they're up to. But we did get Januzaj on loan. We had to pay a £1 million fee for him. And again, someone who did quite well in his first season. A 7.16 average rating, 12 goals, 6 assists, and 3 player of the matches. And then that was that. He went back to Sevilla and then retired and became a loan manager, apparently. This was the first stupid signing of the save. Victor Akinwale. Yeah, he was at Crystal Palace. He actually stayed at Antwerp for 4 years, and now he's a free agent. But when Crystal Palace kind of allow you to leave for, and that was me overpaying. I could have probably paid 50k for him, and then you're released by not even Antwerp. You're released by the Antwerp B team. Yeah, let's move on swiftly. One of the legends of the save already, Lebo Mothiba. What a man. Oh my god, he's wanted by FC Twente. Please bring him to the Netherlands. Such a good player. We signed him in our first season for £2.5 million from Strasbourg, and in the first season he returned heavily on that fee. 32 appearances, 25 goals, 10 assists, 7 player of the matches, and a 7.47 average rating. He was an absolute beast. And that really was it for the summer. We did get Asvedo in a couple of months later on loan. I can't remember why. I think either we ended up selling someone or we had quite a nasty injury in the left back position. Yeah, he was okay. He played. He played for us, was bang average. Yeah, that's probably about it. In January, we had a very interesting transfer window, to be fair. We signed Adama Traore on loan, who's currently asking to leave Fulham. We signed Patrick Bamford on loan from Leeds, who's now a free agent. He was awesome as well. Scored 6 goals and 4 assists in just the 16 games for us from January onwards, which I think is a pretty good record. We got Eric Sanchez as well from Liverpool on loan. He was actually a very good player. Kind of one of those players that you what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of goes under the radar and keeps it ticking over. A Sergio Busquets, if you will. Yeah, 13 games played since January, 6.89 average rating. Just seen, he actually played for Feyenoord before I arrived. And now he's at Valencia. What a man. What a man. And then we got Lucas Pinker on a free transfer. This one, well, I think he was a free agent at the time. He's a free agent now as well. And I think at the time we had injuries to our right back. He actually stayed with us for 2 seasons. We very rarely used him. 6 games in the first season, 12 in the second, and nothing to write home about. It was a pretty good first season with Antwerp, to be completely honest. We had a great start to the league, as you can see. Won our first 4 or 5 games even, including a Champions League first leg win against Young Boys, although we were knocked out in the second leg. That was very much not our focus, though. The league was our full focus, and we went on some amazing runs. Kind of unravelled a little bit towards the end. Yeah, I mean, look at that for form in May. That hurts. Now, we ended up finishing second in our first season, 3 points behind the league leaders, Eupen, who you'll see dropped off massively in the next couple of years. Now, you might be wondering, why are Standard League champions if they are 4th? Well, that's because the Belgian league is a little bit different. What happens is everyone plays each other twice. Once that has been complete, the league splits into 3 different phases. First to 6th become their own separate mini-league, which is like a champions playoff. And everyone plays each other twice again to determine who wins the league. Very cool concept, if you ask me. I would not mind it being introduced in the Premier League. I think it would be an awesome way to end the season. And then 5th to 11th go into a mini league to decide like a conference league spot, and then there's like a 5-team league for the relegation playoffs. So yeah, we made it through to the champions phase, and then Standard League just kind of upped their game a little bit and ended up going on to win the whole league. We weren't able to win the cup in the first season either. We got knocked out in the semi-final, I think it was. I may have to check that. Yeah, it was a semi-final. We lost to STV 6. We lost 7-6 on aggregate. We lost 7-6 on aggregate, right? They scored 6 in this game. This stung at the time. I was quite annoyed at this. So we decided to stay for another season. Unfinished business in Belgium. No league, no cup. The first season, I wouldn't call it a failure. We definitely put down a foundation, and we were able to build on that, starting with the transfers in the summer of season 2. We had a few go out. Bjorn Engels left us. He went out to Estrella for just under $1 million. We had Balakawisha go off as well. Other notable transfers out. Toby Alderweireld left us for quite a small fee, to be fair, less than £1 million. Anyone else crazy? No one else really. A lot of loans went out. In January, we sold Dromo. He went to Rangers, still there. Al Hassan Youssef as well. We sold him. He went to Saudi Arabia. He was awesome. A really, really good player. Such a shame to have had to sell him. Who else? Van der Bosch. Yeah, Van der Bosch again. He's a bit pot player. Didn't really use him too much. Incomings. Mandela Keita came in. He's now at Leicester. We sold him, I think, the following season. Jordi McKengo came in for £3.5 million, followed by Kastenmeier, a backup goalkeeper who was terrible in the end. I think I sold him pretty quickly. We got Jarrell Kwanzaa on loan. He was all right. He was okay. 6.88 average rating. It's not terrible. Niall Ennis. I don't know why I signed Niall Ennis. I thought it was a good idea at the time. I think he scored 1 goal for us. He did score 1 goal for us. It was in the cup. Yeah, it was in the cup. No goals in the league. He went to Sparta Rotterdam, and now he's actually in the same country as me. Casper. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce this. I'm gonna say Casper Hogue. Let me know in the comments below how you pronounce his name. I don't know. Apparently, he's a bit of a not a wonder kid, but he's not great in Denmark. I think he's someone who had a lot of potential and just hasn't lived up to it. Not the case in my career. Amazing for us. 24 goals in his first season. As you can see, every season was a belter for him, and he's even off to a good start this season as well. With Antwerp still there, despite lots of interest. Janillo came in, kind of a backup, bit of a silly star signing. Oguz Aydin, what a player he is. Turkish winger. Very happy with his contribution. 10 goals, 13 assists in his first season. 9 goals and 8 assists. He's actually gone to Spain. He's at Atletico Pamplona now. Hope it works out for him. Christian Fashnacht, he very much became, or has become, a legend of this save already. We signed him on we get him on a free transfer? No, sorry, we got him on loan from Norwich. He fell out of favour there, and he was amazing for us. Like, he played on the wing, he played as a number 10, he played as like a false 9, played as a striker. He did everything. Kind of like a Daily Blind for Antwerp. And he scored 4 goals, 10 assists, 7 goals, 4 assists in the following season. Was at West Brom, and now he's at Guingamp on a free transfer. What a legend. Definitely someone we'll try and get on the coaching staff in a couple of years when he retires. Who else did we sell? Awazium. Yeah, pretty good player, centre-back. Still at Antwerp as well. Had pretty solid seasons for us. Marcin Daly, what a player. What a player he is. Was awesome. We couldn't get him again for another season. They wouldn't let us. And you can see why. He's quite comfortable in that Dortmund team, an established centre-back, I would say. January signings, we brought in Magnino. He was kind of good. See, he's listed. He's actually listed. I'm going to scout him. Why not? Listed by Antwerp. Solid player, I thought. Very good squad player. Was in and out of the team. Lewin Blum. took a while to kind of get into it. He's at Norwich now, came from Young Boys, had a dodgy first season. Second season was a little bit more solid. Hasn't really played for Norwich. That's a shame. Aaron Kiel Olsen listed. He's at FC Basel. How did he get there? We signed him for just over $1 million. Didn't really play for us too much. Oh, he went to Atletico Pamplona as well. I thought he was at FC Basel. That is not the correct badge. Oh, what have I done? I went too far. And then Marco Di Matteo. We signed him for 230k. He's currently at Charleroi. Or Charleroi? I don't know how you say that. Little bit of potential. So yeah, a busy season in terms of transfers. But how did we get on in the league and the cup? Second place again. Oh, second again. And funnily enough, the team that finished fourth won the whole thing again. Club Brugge, amazing. I was talking about Eupen dropping off. They finished 10th after topping the league last season. They finished 10th. Unreal. Genk actually got relegated this season. Genk finished top. They were a tough team to beat. It was very close though. We were a point behind Genk. It was the losses that killed us. We lost 6 games, but we did win more games. In fact, we won the most games in the entire league. Can I see the championship group? Oh, that's the championship group. We finished second in the championship group. 5 points behind Club Brugge in the end. It just couldn't catch them. It's a funny old format, and it's so fun, but the games come thick and fast. They really do. So yeah, unfortunately, no dice in season 2, and that goes for the cup as well. We got knocked out in the cup. Let's see here. We got knocked out in the cup. I think we lost in the final this time, did we? I believe. Yeah, Croaky Cup final. Yes, we lost 2-1 to Lommel. And I remember going through this tournament, we were looking at the other big teams and we were thinking, right, we've got a good chance of winning this cup. We've got Lommel in the final. And I thought that was it. No, they turned up. And actually, off the back of this, they became a very, very good side. Steve Bold is the manager. He's still there as well. And as you can see, they're currently second in the league this season. So we lost to a team definitely on the up. Steve Bold is working his magic at Lommel. And 2 seasons in, we were without a trophy in the Glory Hunter. On to season 3. All right, season number 3. And as you can see, not many transfers in terms of money. A lot of transfers out. Yeah, we had a lot of people go. Niall Ennis left for 175k. We sold Anthony Valencia as well. Just wasn't going to hit his potential quick enough for my liking, especially because we are on a bit of a tight schedule with the Glory Hunter. We sold Christopher Scott. He went off to the French league. Who else? Castermeyer. We sold. Terrible. Never signing him again on Football Manager. Who else did we get rid of? We sold Eklenkamp. Went to PSV. Probably our star player. He's now at Norwich. He's moved this season. 1.3 million. He was so good, man. I really didn't want him to leave, but we got good money for him. You know, 4.6 mil was a lot to us at the time. Be interesting to see how he gets on at Norwich. We sold Aaron Kiel Olsen. Janino left. Who else? Ondreka was a big one. A very, very good player. He went to Udinese. He's still there as well. He's been killing it for Udinese. He's so good. 1.3 million. We made a big profit on him as well. Let me know if you ever want to see me do a Moneyball save. Yeah, Ondreka went. Keita, Mandela Keita went as well. He went to Leicester. Again, we got a good price for him. Signed him for 4.3. Sold him for £17 million. Hasn't really featured for Leicester as much as he did for us, which is a shame. Kobe Kabani went to Norwich, where he still is. He's not really hit his potential at all. All right, I need to add context to the following signing. Okay, his name isn't actually Slickshot. For those of you that are in the stream or the Discord, you'll know of Slickshot, who is one of my friends that I've known for many, many years. We played Call of Duty together. He's quite often in my stream. He streams himself. Go and check him out. One of my channel point rewards on my stream is to have the ability to rename a player after yourself. He chose my star striker at the time, which was George. I can't remember his name. Iklen Hira. It's something like that. This is what we got, right? This is what we got. Yeah, he's at Barcelona now. Where she sold him to Fulham for £24.5 million, and at Fulham he just didn't do anything. Such a good striker, young striker, didn't do anything at Fulham. Somehow has engineered to move to Barcelona. I actually tried to sign him for my current team, Feyenoord, on this save, but he wasn't having it. He went to Barcelona. I mean, he's played 2 games, hasn't done anything yet. He's only 21 years of age though, so he's got a long way to go. I don't think this is the last we'll see of him. We will hopefully be reunited with Slickshot one day soon. We also sold Lewin. Yeah, we actually got good money for him. We sold him for 10.25 million, so almost doubled our money on him, despite him not really offering much to the team. Now, the ins. We got Franklin Tebo. He came in. He's still at Antwerp. He's wanted as well. He's under bid from Celta Vigo, of all teams. Just a solid centre-back, to be honest. He played really well for us. Fernando Calero came in as another centre-back. He's also wanted by FC Twente. I'm going to be reunited with quite a few of my old players, by the looks of it. Christian Fashionac, we brought him in on a free transfer. Francesconi, kind of like a squad player, was all right. Played 20 games, 6.92 average rating. Hasn't really done much for his club, which is mad. He's definitely better than this. So yeah, hopefully he gets a move away soon or starts getting played. Romario Barrow, still at Antwerp. Very, very good player. Currently wanted by Young Boys. We signed him for 4.2 million. $7.24. What a man. Right, Asai Samuel. This was an interesting one. We got him in on a free transfer after being released by Fenerbahce, former Blackpool QPR player. An amazing player, to be honest. I contemplated signing him, but I just don't think he'd be good enough. I've got better players. Al Hajj, this one was a January signing. He was all right. He took a while to settle in, and then I think he had an injury actually in the first season. But after he settled in, he kind of picked up, as you can see, season 2 for him. 10 goals, 3 assists, 4 player of the matches. So in the end, turned out to be quite a good little number 10 player. Shaquille Pinas. Why did I sign him? Why don't I remember this player? He played 24 times for me. He's at Blackburn now anyway. Raksaki as well. He scored some crucial goals. Really good player. Got him from Crystal Palace on loan. Again, he was only here from sort of the end of January onwards. So 12 games played, 3 goals, 4 assists. Also scored a couple of goals in the cup. I think he scored a couple of crucial goals, to be honest. And that was the transfer business for season 3. 3rd season in Belgium. It's getting to the point now where I was seriously having to consider moving on and coming back to Belgium at a later date if we weren't to win anything this season. I think you know what happened. Well, we finished 2nd. But you can see that lovely C next to our name. We finished 2nd in the league phase, a point behind Genk again. A little bit of a space between us two and the likes of Anderlecht and USG. As you can see, Eupen continued their god-awful drop-off. Lommel moved up to 6th this season. But the most important thing was we were able to do the business. And actually, we did it in quite outstanding style as well. We finished 6 points clear in the Championship group at the end of season 3 to claim the Belgian League title. Finally, Club Brugge dropped off massively. Genk just weren't at the races, and Lommel actually ended up finishing 3rd in the championship group. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how far Steve Bold can take them. He seems to be doing his own kind of build a nation, and he's doing really well so far. Now, I did say he came up with some important goals, and here he is, Raksaki, 2 goals in the Croker Cup final, the League Cup final, and we went on to beat Standard 3-1. We were 3-0 up at 3-0 up at half time. They pulled one back after the break. They ended up getting a red card in the latter stages of the game, and we're just never really in the game. We completely dominated from start to finish, and finally got our hands on that League Cup. 3 seasons, Belgium ticked off. So, with Belgium finally complete after 3 seasons, we had to move on. We looked at a few clubs. I applied at the Arsenal, at the position for the Arsenal job, thinking maybe I could tick off a European Cup. They declined. We also applied at... Sure, there's another club I applied at. I can't remember who. But the Feyenoord job came up, thankfully. And I thought, that's a no-brainer. Get into Netherlands. Get one of the best clubs in the league. And let's see what we can do with them. And we definitely put our stamp on the team in season 1. Let me take you through the transfers in that first season. Straight away, we came in and sold an attacking midfielder, Luka Ivanisevic, went to Saudi Arabia, and we got £40 million for him as well. Definitely came in and made waves. We then sold Benita for just over £11 million. We went on to sell Zekiel as well. And who else did we sell? We sold Vellenruter. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Butchering the name, probably. Worse than Paul Merson. In January, we sold the likes of Calvin Stengs. We managed to get £30 million of him. Suzuki bought in just over £6 million. We sold Jesus Vallejo. He gave us just under £5 million. And I think that was about it. Then we're getting into the next summer sales. So a lot of money went out. A lot of money came in, but a lot of money did go out as well. Our first signing, what a statement signing that is. Emiliano Buendia, we bought him in from Aston Villa. From Aston Villa. £38 million. And he had an amazing first season for us. Really, really good player. We brought in Jordan Rivera as well. Someone that could potentially improve a little bit. 21 years of age. He's just been injured, actually, on my save. Brought in Dylan Turpak as a young right back. We've actually sold him at the time of recording. He wasn't developing quick enough for my liking. And no, do you know what? It wasn't that. It was just he wasn't good enough to play. And there was my senior right back is way better than him, and he just couldn't accept that he wasn't going to be the starting right back. So we had to let him go. We brought in Justin Nyinma as a backup striker and winger. To be honest, he played an inside forward role quite often for us in season 1. 8 goals, 4 assists in his first season. Amior from Southampton, we got him in on loan. Very good player. Scott McTominay on loan as well. Yeah, I don't regret this signing, but he wasn't great. Matthew Cox on Brentford, we got him in as a backup goalkeeper, just on loan. He did a job, to be honest. He played 18 games, only conceded 12 goals, got 9 clean sheets. Actually, a 50% clean sheet ratio in the league. That is pretty good going. Paco Beltran, I think I've sold him as well. I have. Again, another youngster. Not going to develop quick enough, or probably to his full potential. Same with Prince Tete. We signed Luca Langoni in January. He's still one of our star players. As you can see, so far this season, 2 appearances, 1 assist. In his first season, he got 1 goal, 4 assists. But he just gets things going for the team. We put in Ruben Duarte as a backup left-back option. Fotis Ioannidis, a Greek striker, really good. Never heard of him before, but a really good player. 4 goals, 2 assists in his first season, and he's already scored for me this season. And that was it for season number 4. And again, from the trophy cabinet at the beginning of the episode, you can see just how it went. Oh yes, one season, one trophy ticked off straight away in the nation of the Netherlands. We won the league. Kind of a little bit closer towards the end of the season than it probably should have been, considering we had such a great start. I'll show you in just a second. We finished 2 points clear of Ajax. Only 3 losses, 7 draws. That's what nearly killed us. The same amount of victories as Ajax. Fortunately, they lost an extra 2 games, courtesy of us for one of them. Yeah, a very good season. Unfortunately, we were unable to claim the cup. We just couldn't. Where did we get knocked out actually? Oh, that's this season. I won last season. Don't know why I'm doing that. I can just do this. Right. Where did we get knocked out in the cup? Ah, third round. Yeah, we got knocked out by FC Volendam. If you know who they are, hats off to you, because I've never heard of them. And we should never have lost to them. But we did. It went to penalty. It was 1-1. Buendia scored. Cargbo scored a 95th minute equaliser. It went to penalties. And they beat us 5-3 on the penalties. Champions League, we eventually got knocked out by Juventus, I believe. I believe that was Juventus. It was a knockout playoff round. Yeah, Juventus. We beat them 3-2 at home, and then we lost 4-2 away to them. So, unfortunately, it was curtains in the Champions League. But again, I wasn't really focused on the Champions League. It very much was kind of like a B-tier competition for me in my first season. This season, we're going to be focused on it a bit more as we have ticked off the league. So it's definitely the Champions League and the Cup up for grabs, and kind of in our full focus. So yeah, season 4, we won the league, didn't win the cup, but that meant that we have 3 trophies in the trophy cabinet for Glory Hunter after 4 seasons. So so far so good. I think if you're averaging a trophy a season in Glory Hunter, you're doing pretty well, and we're close to doing that. Hopefully we can get a trophy this season. I will just kind of update you with what we've done so far. Who did we get rid of? We sold. I don't think. Who did I sell? Anyone towards the end of the season? Wait, what am I looking at? No, this is it. I'm confusing myself. Weinberg left. Yeah, here we go. So Turpak left for 5 million. This was a big sale. Santiago Jimenez, we sold to Newcastle. We got we got £45 million for him. He just wasn't great last season. 13 goals. I just felt that wasn't enough. And the person we bought in for this season already looks like he's going to eclipse that by a mile. So I think that might end up being a very good decision. So yeah, we sold him. We sold Breinberg for 12 million to Antwerp, of all people. And then signings wise, we bought in Musa Wagyu for £3 million. We bought in Kylian Capron, a young 18-year-old regen. French. He's actually really, really good. He's already scored a goal for us this season. We signed him for £5.5 million from the French league. We also signed Nicholas Jensen Vasberg. Where is he? Here he is. A young Norwegian. Probably going to be a bit of a squad player. I was thinking that Vifa was going to leave us, but it looks like he's going to stay. So Vifa will be kind of like the senior centre mid, and Vasberg will definitely be his immediate backup. And then the biggest signing of our summer so far is Beto from Everton. And you might think, what are you doing? Beto, really? Yeah. 3 games played, 7 goals, 3 player of the matches. He's on 8.97 average rating. I don't know what I'm feeding him, what my coaching staff are feeding him. We need to check it. But it's been a good start for him. And in terms of the league, a perfect start for us. 3 wins, 0 losses. Those 3 wins came against Utrecht, AZ, and Heracles. So 3 half decent teams as well. They're not terrible teams, but we've pretty much dispatched them with ease. 8 goals scored, 9 points on the board. We're 2 points clear. Ajax are down in 5th. They're crying. Beto scoring. It's all good fun. So that is Ultimate Glory Hunter, the recap. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and comment what you're looking forward to seeing in this save. What we're going to do with this series is just kind of provide you with season recaps at the end of each season. You can catch this live on stream on Twitch TV most evenings from around 5 PM UK time onwards. We're going to be starting a new YouTube save where we'll be doing regular videos covering games and whatnot. That's going to start very, very soon. And if you want to know a bit more about that, then jump on the Discord and you'll be able to see the announcement about it. So I'm looking forward to bringing it. I'm looking forward to posting a few more videos as well. Like I said, I'm so happy to have this PC and be able to do more for you guys as well as myself. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.